Hey guys, Ellen Woodbridge here, independent Stampin' demonstrator in Australia. I hope you guys had an amazing weekend, well as much as you can. We had a bit of celebrating happening yesterday here. It was mine and my husband's wedding anniversary. We just got takeaway dinner. Well, we actually got home delivered dinner, which was even better. So yes, I hope you're all doing well. Today, I've been playing with, over the weekend, I've been playing with the Come Sail Away Memories and More card pack. And I came across this particular die cut piece. Actually, it might be better to show you this. Came across this particular die piece out of the Memories and More pack, and it prompted me to want to play with my Magical Mermaid set, which I bought lovingly for my granddaughter, and I've made a number of cards with it over the couple of years it's been out. As you can see, it's a bit of an older stamp set. It's got our old logo on it. So yeah, I've got those out to play with, and I've also grabbed out the a piece of the Perennial Essence paper to go behind it, and this has always reminded me of seaweed, and I've always wanted to use the Magical Mermaid stamp set with it. And when I found this laser cut piece, I went, perfect. So that is what I have grabbed out so far to play with. I have grabbed out some dies. Oh, pardon me. I have grabbed out some dies and some things to go with it. So thank you so much for joining me, everyone who has done so far live. Thank you if you are on the replay. If you enjoy what you're seeing today, I only do this because you guys come and hang out with me. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing or liking my page, and furthermore press the bell to receive notifications of when I go live or when I pop up a new video. So let's turn the screen around, turn off the lights, catch up with everyone. I've got to get my second screen up, which I haven't yet because I've been talking to you guys. Oh, some faces I haven't seen in a while. This is good. The OG crew's back. Awesome. Oh, and Miss Louisa is here. Come on, Miss, underneath. Good girl. Okay, now that she's under there, I best stretch out my legs so I can stretch out my legs during the video. So I'll flick you guys around, and we will get prepared to get started. So please tell me how you're all going. Okay. Let me do this. Let me do this. Right. Oh, wow. Almost perfect straight up. Almost. Okay, let me get this second screen up. I will show you those things soon. There we go. And mute it. Look at that, everything is up and working. I will go and turn off my light and come straight back to play after just a touch of moving things. Sorry for flicking the lights on and off there. Working from home, Karen. That sounds nice and safe in the current climate. So let me go back and say hello to everyone. Hey, Kathy with a Y and Kathy with an IE. Teresa, Becky, Myrtle, Carol, Karen. Yes, I am working from home, but I don't know what the plan is yet for working from home. So I am waiting to hear from someone from my work to work out what days I'm doing. And I do have some work here at home, but I can't access my day work system yet. So these are the 3 things that I've got out. But what I wanted to show you is sort of what I've had out and playing. I've been playing with the quite traditional sea things on this. These are just some of the things I grabbed out. Now this Come Sail Away set coordinates with the Sailing Home stamp set, and a stamp set and a die set that I think I will use today, which is Smooth Sailing. So I think I'm just going to use some seaweed, but I have a feeling I can see it. I've got some seaweed already cut, so that's one thing I won't have to cut today. So it comes with these. Now you get 2 sheets. As you can see, I've used some of these awesome sticker sheets, but it comes with the 2 sticker sheets. It comes with one of which I've already used. It comes with these amazing laser cuts. I've already used one, so I'm not going to show you that. I know there's another one hanging around somewhere, and I grabbed out some cards that I thought I could use on other cards, and these are just the cards that I have left over. So in this pack you get lots of 4x6 cards, and you get 3x4 cards. So these are some of the ones that I just had out to see what I could do with, and it's great. You can make, I've made 2 no stamping cards over the weekend. So you've got wording, so Happy Father's Day, Life is Better When We're Together, already there. So these are actually for memory keeping, but you could easily cut this or just trim it down slightly, this alternative lighthouse to the one in the stamp set, and use it elsewhere. And I also grabbed out, because I liked, this is sort of sea-ish, this is the 6x6, this is the in colour pack, so this is Seaside Spray. These are the things I've been playing with. One card that I've been playing with I can show you. One card I can't, because it's a card for a project the next month. Oh, and there's this one as well. That's the other die cut that I didn't show you. And let me see if I can find this card. So this is a card that I did yesterday with another one of those die cuts, but I'll pop that up on my blog this week, I think. Now, let me see, I've missed comments, and the thing that I've coordinated them with, because I'm using the 6x4 size, is the large Memories and More cards and envelopes. So these come pre-scored, and that's what this will end up going on. What do you do, Ellen? What do you mean, what do I do? Hey Julie, hey Rose, hey Jenny, hey Cheryl. What do you mean, what do I do? Oh, what do I do for a job? Ha ha ha. I work an optometrist, and I do their patient recalls. So I'm basically on the phone 8 hours a week for them, calling people who are due for their eye examinations, or at the moment I've run contact lens patients, making sure they've got enough supply, many different things. But I'm going to pop these aside because I have a feeling I'm not going to need them, but I can go back and grab them if need be. I will need those note cards, but I was creating a bit of I shouldn't say a bit, a lot of an avalanche. So this paper is from the Perennial Essence pack, and this, I have loved this pack. This is our Impressionism paper pack. I will show you the pretty designs that I haven't yet used. Not that I don't love them, I just haven't used them for the projects that I have been making. that green would be a great background as well. Nice gloomy galaxy sky. And can't grab it. And these ones. And this is the back of that piece that I'm using. So that's a perennial lessons paper, not something you would think to put with Seaside, but as you can see, it's quite seaweedy. And like, yeah, it's just seaweedy. So I thought, yeah. That is good. And it's good that you can still get that done and those people are working, Jenny. So this is sort of how that's going to look. So you're not really going to see the seaweed, but you're going to see enough. So what I want to start with and is my mermaid. And I'm going to stamp her onto some Whisper White cardstock, and I'm going to use my Stampin' blends. And I'm going to do just some quick colouring, and I will use one of the 3 sentiments from in here, but I don't know which. I'm sort of like the I'll never stop believing in you, because it's a nice encouragement card, because I can only give so many mermaid birthday cards. So hopefully I answered your question there, Jenny, about my day job. We've just reduced our hours starting today, and only our bosses, our owners, the optometrists, are actually working in the office. They got some nice things delivered to them this morning, some yummy cupcakes to keep them going. Hopefully they were able to get lots of work done. So this is a very fine Shivers line image. All I want to do is to be able to, can I swear at this point in time, turn this over and get her stamped. I much prefer our cling to our clear mount stamps. Perfect image. Don't have to worry about her falling off the block, and the other side of the paper can stay ink splattered. My sparing use of hand sanitizer just to get off the excess ink so I don't smudge anymore. I'll just, right, using it sparingly because it's just not available at the moment. Haven't seen any in any shops. So this paper has Balmy Blue, Crush Curry and Mossy Meadow. So I was thinking of playing off that blue and going for, I want to kind of use Pool Party. And I may bring in a little bit of Bermuda. I'm going to start with her tail, and I'm going to cover the whole area in light Pool Party. Yes, I did just go outside the lines. What's new for me there? And then I'm going to trim her out. Just hand trim. She's not that hard of an image to trim out, which is good. I have done it a number of times before. Okay, so I've just roughly done that, and now I'm actually, this doesn't want to go on. There we go. I actually am going to start with this end. I'm going to go over the ends of her fins in dark. So this is Pool Party Dark. And then I'm going to go in straight away and blend them out. Bye, Louisa. See you later. I love you too. She doesn't like what I'm doing today, obviously, and felt the need to go. Apparently I wasn't patting her. Okay, so you can see now that that is just nicely blended. I may also go in with some pink or purple as well. And what I sort of kind of want to do here is just create a darker edge along here. So that's just using the dark brush end, and then I'm going to go in and just flick over the scales just to create some darker scales. So you can see what I'm doing there. Now this is where I think I might like to add in, I'm actually thinking light lovely lipstick. I'm just going to test the colour off to the side. I think I'm liking that. So just adding in a few scales here and there, because you know I love a good pink and purple. I like that a lot. But I've still got my shading, and I'm not going to do any further blending of her scales because I've basically got 3 colours. Hey Pamela, hey Deb. Include, yes, always a critic. Always a critic. Hey Jeannie. Okay, right. So I think I may want to add some purple as well, because I can. And I'm going to go in with light rich raspberry, and I'm going to do the same thing because these are my kind of colours, but I'm literally dotting this in. There is no rhyme or reason. I'm just adding in some colour. I think that's good. Okay, so I've used light and dark Pool Party, light lovely lipstick, and light rich raspberry, just proving we do not need to use the light and the dark. Hey Betty, thanks for joining. Okay, so now I'm taking our ivory marker, which is perfect for her skin. And I'm just going in. So I go in with one single layer first. Okay, then I let that dry a tinge. Now I am going to go a bit darker straight up where her scales meet. Whoa, down the spine of her back. Now by adding an extra layer, I am creating shadow, so that dark and light. And because her hand is naturally going to be a bit darker, as is her elbow here, just add a bit of shadow where her hair is, and then I am going to bring that up for you to see the colouring I've done so far. So hopefully you can see. I've lost my video for the moment, my video replay. Hang on, let me see if I can refresh it. hopefully if I see your comments, you will tell me how I went with my colouring. Hey Carol, thanks for joining. Oh no, I've got to scroll right down. Hey Maria, hey Trudy. So you can see what I've done. Now for her hair, I'm thinking of, I could go really, I could go, oh, should we make her have pink hair? Like flirty flamingo pink hair with some purple highlights? Or should I be really boring because I need to have a drink? So tell me, brown or pink for her hair colour? I know, me too, Janet. It looks like pink's winning. Okay, I will put the soft suede back. Loving having my markers always out in my Stampin' Up storage. It has made such a difference to how I colour and do things. Okay, so I'm just going through and doing an overall base colour like I did with the scales. Go in with the overall base colour. It does not have to be neat. I sort of want having two tones there. Okay, so I've done that, and I think I might go in with these three colours and add some streaks. Hey Trina, thanks for joining. Missing you so much since you went away. Okay, her plait around the back of her hair, I'm going to do in the dark flirty flamingo, and just where her hair, where we have texture in her hair there, and then I'm going to have to blend that bit out, and then all her wispy bits I will, so just some nice circular blending just so it doesn't look so stark. And then I'm going to use dark flirty flamingo, light lovely lipstick, and the light rich razzleberry, and I'm just going to go through and put those streaks through her hair, so we'll end up with like 4 colours as streaks, which will look fantastic. So a bit like the unicorn mane, you're literally just going in and doing it, and you're sort of trying to follow the hair. Thank you for making me go pink, girls. I'm loving it so far. Do you know what? I could also even put some aqua streaks in here as well. Oh, loving it, loving it. So different, so different. Thank you so much for sharing, Cindy, and welcome. I hope you have been well. It's a bit of a I don't know, bit of a life at the moment, really. Oh, I like those darker ones in her hair there. Just put a few darker pieces in her plait. I think I'm done. I'm done with her hair. That was so much quicker than what I thought. Okay, our mermaid is done. Done, done, done. So we've used light and dark pool party, light and dark floaty flamingo, light lovely lipstick, light rich razzleberry, and ivory. Look at those colours together. They are so happy and beautiful. Okay, right. Let's do some... These are actually my granddaughter's colours. I know at her dad's house, she has an aqua bedroom. So this might just be a card I deliver in her new letterbox and see if she likes it. Sometimes I like to use my big scissors to fussy cut. I'm not too... I think I should be using my spring back scissors, but you know, they're there. My hands aren't feeling too bad today, even though I did a fair bit of crafting on the weekend. I think I ended up making like, well, I ended up making 3 or 4 brand new cards, and I finished making 16 cards to send out to some very special people. So made a whole lot of those. I think I wouldn't mind just popping a few pool party streaks in her hair, just to sort of how do I describe it, just to bring that pool party up to the top as well. Went a bit close to the top of the head there, but you know, these things happen. It's handmade, not Hallmark. And I have a bit of an idea that I might like to cut out the circle from Painted Labels and sort of ground her on that. And I delved, you guys have seen my die box, the very, very last set I pulled out. And it is the one that goes with Beautiful Bouquet. Yes, it's the die set that goes with Beautiful Bouquet. And I grabbed that die set out because there are 2 light flowery dies that I wouldn't mind also adding to that wreath area. Now these are cut. This bottom bit I'm recutting. I'm going to grab my finer paper snips and I'm going back in. My big ones were fine for the main areas, not so great for this one. Trying not to drop paper on the floor. Ah, thank you. I'm so glad you like the colours. But I do agree, I do just need to add a tinge of that dark pool party to her hair, and then I'm calling my colouring done. Like, I like the green background and it mimics all the moodiness of the sea. I say my hands are having a good day, and then we have a nice big tremor there. But it's not going to stop me. I'm getting less and less to hold on to. That's part of the issue sometimes. That's better. So much better. Right. Much, much, much happier with that. Grab out my dark. Just pop a couple of... They're not going to be terribly dark, but they are going to be there. See, just those few little bits of Pool Party just really lift and bring the bottom of the image to the top. Perfect. I've got a frog in my throat today. I'm not sick, I promise. Right. Just a frog. Whoops. Apparently this ribbon's wanting to be used because it just kamikazed itself out. Okay. Now all my ideas, I'm not sure if they're too big of ideas to work with this. We shall see. And I'm molting because I washed my hair this morning. See how she sort of needs something to ground her? Tell me if you're liking how she looks on the green. Maybe I grab, let me have a look at my colour chart here. Maybe I grab like a pear pizzazz to bridge the pastels to the darker colours, because that'll bridge those colours quite nicely. Oh, I like that idea. Since you guys can't say it quick enough, I'll say I like that idea. Okay, so this is a big enough piece of pear pizzazz. See how it just bridges, the colours. Yes, Rose. That was always my point. I did kind of have a bit of a, I didn't have a cheat look, but I did have a look at what some other people have done on Pinterest before I went live. So this is Painted Labels, and this is the one I'm looking at. Now I'm going to get a very solid center. I don't necessarily want a very solid center, but I can always punch out the middle. I'm going to grab across my die cut machine a few times, or I may cut those, and actually I need to find the name of that other die set. So don't be cheeky while I'm not on screen at the moment. Oh no. Did I totally, no, I didn't totally close that down. Dies, punches, dies. Have to find the name. It's the Bouquet Bunch. I found it. Am I old YouTube or just old YouTube in general, Kathy? There are some gems of videos out there. Okay, so that is, so, that's come off. I do like using a little spatula to get things off. Right, done. Now I'm just going to pop this on the floor because I am going to need it again. Okay, cardstock pieces can go in my dish. Okay, I think I'm liking this, but I am thinking it may just be a little bit too solid. I have no nail to pop that tiny piece out. I do like the stitching detail. Okay. I am liking bridging the gap, like grounding her. Now, if I put a sentiment there, like even if it's on a piece of vellum or something, I don't think I need to punch out. Or maybe I just use some cardstock and pop that there. Now, this, ooh, although, hang on, let me grab it. That's pretty good just there. And, oh, do you know what I could do? I could put my silhouette lady behind that as well. My silhouette. Now, colours. I do have my little scrap. I'm quite liking Thinking Flirty Flamingo. Both. Well, thank you for looking at my old videos. I do appreciate it. I'm just going to see what this Flirty Flamingo looks like punched onto this. Okay, that looks good. And that brings in, oops, that brings in the pink, right? No, I put the first marks on my backing sheet. Right, we're stamping. I'm going to get my stamping sheet out because with these stamps, I just don't trust. Don't trust. Okay. And I may well stuff this up. We shall see, we shall see. Now, where'd my block go? Going to make sure everything, well, I've had the heater on in here, so you know I'm quite comfy. I had to turn off my said little heater in here. It has been a bit cold. It started happening on Saturday night. David opened the back door to bring in Louise's bed so she could lie down. I went, oh, hurry up, it's a bit chilly. The air was a bit cold. The seasons are definitely moving. Okay, give this the mega squeeze that we need to. Okay, half of it's on, half of it's off. Now it doesn't matter how this stamps because, because it's a circle. And then what I will do, I will grab some Versamark, I think, and make her a watermark in the background. Make this stick on. She is nicely. Now she'll take a while to dry and develop, but she's just there. I'll show you. So she's just there in the background, still a bit wet, so being the Versamark ink, that will take a while to dry. Now I'm just going to grab my little flowers and see what I can do with those. Let's pop those off to the side. Okay, so this is, hey Nick, I'm playing with Magical Mermaid and Come Sail Away. No, I don't need this anymore. Come Sail Away, Project Life cards. Having a good old play today. Okay, that looks really good. But it was these two flowers that I thought like I could cut out and nestle in, possibly. And the other thing I need to grab is my seaweed, my vellum seaweed. Only because thinking I just need like one lot of flowers to pop in under her tail, I think. I just keep my leftover die cuts in the back of my stamp. I just have this pretty vellum seaweed sitting there. I used one yesterday and was just thinking that this would look really nice tucked under her. But I'm just seeing, actually, I should be layering this on this piece. I chose this end of the paper because it had more of the crushed curry elements in it. So now it doesn't matter where I'm putting her really, but I am thinking sort of bottom there. I think that pool party, the Pear Pizzazz works really, really nicely to bridge the greens. Tell me what you think. Liking, and I'm thinking just, I don't know in what colour though. Thinking maybe in like a really soft, I don't know, what colour should I cut out these flowers in? I'm liking these smaller profile flowers because they're just going to nestle in there a bit nicer than these medium profile flowers. Okay, no problems. No problems, Jenny. Totally get it. I hope your floors go well tomorrow. Okay. Maybe if I bring in a touch of the pool party and then I could dot on with my blends some of the pink in there, that sort of brings in all the colours. Okay, done. Grab a piece of scrap pool party because I'm sort of dying. Oh, no. No, no, no. Mint macaron does not live with pool party. My mint macaron is in my cart at the moment because I'm doing some projects. Oh, look at that. That piece will be perfect. Dropping it on the floor, on the other hand, is not. Okay. Just going to see if I can get my feed up to make sure I haven't knocked my camera, because I like to knock my camera. No, we're still good. Okay, cut out some of these. I might cut it out twice, so then if I stuff one up, I'll have the other one. The colour in this paper is crushed curry, so it is a, oh, crushed curry flowers. Ooh, I don't know if crushed curry will be too strong with the pastels. We could go so saffron. I'll cut out the pool party and I'll cut out some so saffron, because whilst this probably looks more on the so saffron spectrum, even though the pattern paper tells us it is crushed curry. But I like your yeah, I gotcha, don't worry. Now I need to grab this Please come out. There we go. Oh, I got an edge. There we go. There's one lot of flowers. I will do the rest, and I shall grab some So Saffron. Ooh, I have one scrap of So Saffron. When does that? Oh, it's a card base. I have 0 scrap of So Saffron. Who am I? I don't know who I am. I have scrap of every colour. Do you know what? I'm going to be totally uncouth, and I'm just going to rip the size piece I need. No one saw that. No, not at all. Okay, the die is under there. I was having a little moment. I may end up just using both of these flowers layered together, actually. Probably should have gone for a corner, but you know, these things happen. Now, just want to get these bits off, because it's always good to get the little bits off, otherwise you make indentations in your next project. The end of the other take your pick tool is very good for doing that. It's just I've got that other tool out on my desk. Okay, big shot away. Just need my piece of foam. Oh. Now this will go straight back on the sheet, and let's just punch these last little bits out, and I've got a couple of little bits in the pool party. Oh, must be lunchtime. Owen's saying he's got a hungry tummy. Okay. Bits are just going straight on the floor. It's started. Right. Bring this back in again. Pop lids on so one doesn't stab oneself, which could happen very readily and frequently. I'm just seeing which way this flower will nicely nestle in. Okay. David's computer was talking just a tinge loud. And I'm thinking already, I can see where this will go, our never-ending glue dots. I think I might chuck a party when I finish these glue dots. I think I'll deserve it for finishing them. I'm going to have to go shut my door. Guys, I'm still on live. Thank you. Oh, thanks, Owen. Love you too. Oh, no, I put it on the wrong side. Okay. That's perfect. So that is now one piece. Thinking I like the flowers. I think I just need to stick them down though. Just stick and plonk. Okay. Hey, Miss Denise, I missed you there. Yes, I'm absolutely popping her up, Cheryl. I just want to get these flowers down. They're not going to need much glue. Did they say that? Oh, my word. Okay. So I've just used a couple of little dots of glue here, and I'm just going to nestle that in there. Now, where's my pool party one? Where did the pool party one go? It literally, oh, it's there. It's on a blue flower. That's fair enough that I couldn't see where it was. Okay. Right. And that one like that. And then I will pop her up. And then we're pretty much done. Fairly simple card, bit of colouring, bit of die cutting, nothing too overly strenuous. Just apply, pop her up. Yes, 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 yes. But I just have to, right now, now that I'm gluing, I will glue this piece down. And because I may need some sparkle as well. The sentiment says, I will bring it up because you can now see, I'll never stop believing in you. So really nice encouragement card, especially for that tween age. She's turning 10 this year. So it's sort of that age where girls can, all those silly self-doubts can pop in and you go, where is that coming from? But it's a pretty cool kind of sentiment that is quite encouraging to little ladies of that age. Okay, so this piece of pattern paper just happens to be slightly wider than our laser cut die piece from the Memories and More set, which actually works really, really well in this case. So I want to grab my mini trimmer just because it's nice and easy, and just pop this in. That's too close. Pull it back. Well, that's still probably a bit too close, but it'll do. Still left with the scrap, but less of a scrap than what I had before. I'm going to grab, I pulled one here, the Memories and More card bases. Just going to see if I need another matte or not size wise. I think we will go perfectly. Did I grab one or two? Just one. I think this will go perfectly onto that. So these are sized perfectly. These are the large ones, and these are sized perfectly to go with your 4x6 cards with room for a mat, or you can have a larger mat with the card, which is fantastic. So I'm thinking that just that white mat, maybe. Tempted to put a layer of Pool Party, the whole size of that card. Let's see what it'll look like. Just bringing back in that Pool Party. Just trying to work in these colours. Thinking the Pool Party will work. Rightio. I'm totally going to cheat and just chuck glue all over this base. And then I'm going to take the piece of cardstock to it. And then just trim it down from there. Because that's called playing smart, not hard. Hello, Miss Kel. What is the matter? What is, oh, the matter with my glue dots is I have lost the center cardboard, and they're difficult for me to get off without the solid center cardboard. And like, I'm so close to the end. But I will chuck a party when I'm finished them. You may hear me from your house. Okay, so now I'm just going to grab my big handled scissors and just trim this off, because we're playing smart, not hard today. And this is quite often what I do when the piece of card is bigger than what I'm gluing it to. I will just go, oh, I'll just glue it to that. And then you can trim right up to the edge. I could have also used my mini trimmer to trim this off, but alas, I did not. Yes. Yes, I try to be clever, Kel. You know that. Sometimes it doesn't work, sometimes it does. Yeah, she got a little bit spoiled, Kel. Just a little bit spoiled. But she's worth it. Or I think she's worth it anyway. We've got someone else to spoil next week, don't we, Nick and Kel? Someone else to spoil next week. Okay, so bye-bye flowers. Oh, this actually has a right way, and it's this way. Okay, really like the pool party behind this. Just sort of brings all those colours together, and because this die cut piece is patterned, the white was looking like really stark. Now I can't rub this piece, otherwise I'll flick up all these pieces. I have flicked a little bit of my Stampin' blends onto it, but I am not terribly bothered. Okay, now, never stop believing in you. Love it, love it, love it. And that works perfectly. So I sort of want this more across. Whoops, I'm flicking up all the foliage. Put it downwards. Oh, Daddy hasn't investigated lunch, I don't think.
Sorry, Alan?
Have you investigated the food?
I will in about 10 minutes, so I just need to post this to work.
Okay, probably about there. Why don't you make a salad, Owen? There's plenty of salad stuff in there. Okay, and now some dimensionals, and I think we will need to end with some wink of Stella in her, randomly on her. Or I could do the whole thing with some shimmer spray, but I don't have any left. I need to make up a new bottle of it. Although I do have my champagne one. That might look really nice. And what I'm doing, I'm securing down that vellum as I went through there. So I think I'm happy with those 4. Yep. Ooh, you got more flowers today. Wow. Very special, Kel. I got flowers. I did not get flowers for my wedding anniversary yesterday because David does not believe in giving dead plants. Charming soul that he is. Charming, charming. But I still love him all the same. I kind of wished I had to put that up a tinch, but crapola. Okay. That's better. So the flowers are there, but they're not there. Does that make sense? I am going to grab my, no, that's just plain water. That is, this is my champagne in alcohol. And I will, see, I'm like so close to finishing it. I'm going to have to make up some more and use my alcohol, which is, oh, I don't want to use it. Thank you. No. Oh, Jamie, I'm just getting out the sparkle just for you. I was doing it in honor of you. Okay, where's my box? Okay, just let me put together my box. But what I have used, I've used lots of Stampin' blends to colour our dear mermaid friend in. And I'm just going with a touch of all over sparkle. I thought this was a lovely encouragement card for tween girls like my dear Ivy. Sparkle, sparkle, absolutely. Okay, so I just have my little collapsible box here. I'm going to stand up the card and just swirl my tiny bit of sparkle I have left. Whoop, that went skewy. I think this is a touch blocked. Okay, there we go. I have none left now. I have to do both of them now. I smell like icicle because that sort of went everywhere. But she's a sparkling. She is a sparkling. So I'm going to do a tinge of cleaning up and just go through what I've used. Crap everywhere because this is me, and I very scaringly have an open ink pad right near paper. Hey Julie, did you see? Yes, I did see Kel's in the house. She got more flowers today, Jamie. Totally and utterly spoiled that one. Okay. So, while she's almost dry, it only takes a minute or so. So the die cuts I have used for this, may have to go in with more glue because it's wanting to write up. So I used the Painted Labels dies for the bit that she is grounded on. I used the seaweed for the vellum from Smooth Sailing. And what did we say this one was called? Bouquet Bunch. I just used the little flowers. Okay. So use those. Whoops. Losing dies. Never ever ever want to lose dies, which is why I keep them in a contained box so I don't lose them. The colours we've used are Pool Party Light and Dark, Flirty Flamingo Light and Dark, Light Lovely Lipstick, Light Rich Razzleberry, and Ivory, which are the skin colours. We've used the Magical Mermaid stamp set. We have used the Come Sail Away Memories and More. And we have used the Perennial Essence papers, which I will pop there. So the Perennial Essence papers. Now I will bring this up and see if we can get you to see some of this shine. Oh, it's Di's fault. Yep, we'll blame Di. She's not here. That's good. Can you see that sparkle? I don't know. Tell me if you can see the sparkle. Have you tried us before? Yes, it's a system from Artbin, Cindy. So you can find it online. Where I bought it doesn't exist anymore. So hopefully you can see that sparkle. Awesome. So yeah. Really simple, well, not really simple, but I came up with the idea making masculine cards. So I made 2 masculine cards using the Come Sail Away Memories and More kit, came across this laser cut and went, oh, I want to use the mermaid with it. So I'm using the mermaid with it. So yeah, I'm so glad you can see that sparkle. So what that is the champagne shimmer mist in a spritzer bottle with rubbing alcohol. But I just know, I am mindful that rubbing alcohol is a rare commodity at this point in time everywhere. Yeah, it worked really well, and this piece of paper really reminds me of seaweed. Even though it's meant to be a flowery set, it reminds me of seaweed. So I popped it in the background, and I think it really makes her pop. Oh, I know. And both my spritzers bottles are now empty, and I really don't want to use it, but I think I'm going to have to refill them because I like having them there ready to use. So thank you so much for joining me. Even those of you who were late, you can go back and watch the replay. Tomorrow night I'll pop it up on YouTube, and if you want, you can watch me in fast forward. Well, they're only small bottles. Like, they're only small bottles. They're not huge bottles as it is. So I think I'm safe. I think I'm safe. The internet knows you have it. Exactly. I'm going to get all these ads. I will be back later in the week, probably on Friday. Just because I know I've got an appointment on Thursday. So stay well. If you need to chat to anyone or anything, drop me a line and I'm happy to say hi and check in and see how you're going. Thanks so much for joining me and helping me with my beautiful magical mermaid. Bye, guys.